Well, it's that time of year again when nature's finest flora and fauna are emerging down in the Western Cape.
That's right, and thankfully the famous Cape Town flower market is also back and it's blooming. The first flowers to be sold at the Trafalgar Place flower market in Adderley Street were back in the mid-1800s when you were a teenager.
Hey, slowly. You would have been 20-something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a huge tourist attraction in Cape Town that has seen generation after generation continue in the business of selling flowers at affordable prices.
That's right, but lockdown, of course, has been not good for business, and Tanya Nefdt catches up with some of the flower sellers now that they are back.
A familiar sight along Cape Town's busy Adderley Street. And while generations of flower sellers have come and gone, what has remained constant through the years is their colourful Cape Town gees. But when lockdown abruptly hit us, it left them wilted and financially strained.
This lovely market that I was a little child on was just shut down like that. And since my forefathers, my mother's mothers, it never happened in this mother city. It looked like a mortuary when everything turned like that. I didn't know what to do. Flowers was there, but we couldn't sell flowers. We had it handed out free for people.
They've lived through many of the country's ups and downs. But has anything affected them nearly as badly?
Never. Not even the weather, like the pandemic that affected us. We could stand through wind, rain, thunder, hail, running into the street when it's hailing and still selling our flowers. But the pandemic was something different.
Their craft is a specialized one. A quick flower lesson shows it's no walk in the park.
Hers looks so much better. Okay, but practice makes perfect.
And despite the massive impact of lockdown on their earning capacity, they remain positive.
Everything must come right. That's my hope. Everything must come right. You see?
They couldn't have come back at a better time. The energy of our flower sellers here is just contagious. And their beautiful bouquets are adding some cheer to a time we need it most. Tanya Nefdt, Cape Town.